On the way to the ring, from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
So loud, do it for my people, yeah, you gotta love it. Mexican across the stomach, so think nothing of it, but love it. Lucha, de la calle a la lucha, siempre represento con mi chocho cachucha. 619 Simón, that's my quota. San Diego, Puerto Rico, Sinaloa. Puyaca, Puyaca, 619, hey, Puyaca, Puyaca. That's my pueblo, Puyaca, Puyaca. 619, hey, Puyaca, Puyaca. Rey Mysterio, what you gonna do when we come for you?
On the way to the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finished. A soldier, and I stay under fighting. Plus I'm storming on these chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm hard as nails. Plus I keep it on lock, like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they going fishing with no bait, kid.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
You think you knew it?
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio? Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
There aren't many superstars as to this capacity. There he goes! He's out of the match! Is that? Yes! That's an elimination!
His opponent telegraphed that one. I can't believe he countered that one! Watch out! He reversed it! You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication. Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match.
And there's the elimination.
Yo.
Bret Hart calls himself the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
And that's a hard point to argue.
You're not kidding. I don't believe it. He's been eliminated.
And it's been reversed.
You don't normally see guys as big and strong as Marcus Corvan move as quickly as he does.
And that speed, combined with Corban's overpowering strength, has led to the downfall of many a superstar.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here.
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight. He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
He saw that one coming. Uh-oh. I think he's looking to finish off his opponent.
He sure is, King. And that scissors kick just might do it.
Oh, no. This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build. He's going up. But what's he going to do when he gets there? Oh, no, boy. These top rope moves can go either way.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
It's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. With up and over and out. Eliminated.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight. He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his age?
King, I'm sorely tempted to say something about the pot and the kettle.
He's going for it.
And he got it. That neckbreaker has made short work of many an opponent. I don't use the word evil lightly, but that's what comes to mind when I see the delight Mark Henry takes in this. Oh, my.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way. You're not going to get him with that one.
That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too.
Matt Hardy has...
Wow. He wasn't too gentle about throwing him out.
Sabu is one of the most dangerous human beings on the planet. And he put himself through hell representing ECW.
And if you ask me, Sabu's the epitome of ECW. And ugly, he took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. Man, is there... Oh, my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match! Did you see that, JR? What great big strategy.
Strategy, hell. That was a blatant violation of the rules.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear. I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beat for their own finishing move here.
Listen.
This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the over-the-top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell. These superstars are in terrific shape, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. He used his opponent's own finishing move.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about a perfect record at WrestleMania, King? How about being a multiple-time WWE champion? Does that? He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree he is. God, what a debilitating maneuver. He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match. That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty sad, coming from two men who have more than 25 world title reigns between them.
The Game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
You always see the worst in people, JR. Why shouldn't Orton be proud of being the youngest world champion in WWE history?
He's not going to get caught with that one.
I'll tell you, this MVP is 1 in a million.
Well, if that's the case, I'd like to see the other 999,000. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown. Look out. Here it comes.
The Playmaker connects, and this one could be academic.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
Oh, would you look at that? That was completely uncalled for.
Hey, it's not cheating if you don't get caught, JR.
The biggest mistake you can make with the Sandman is to underestimate him. He's got one of the best strategic minds of any competitor I've seen.
Strategic mind? The guy drinks a beer and busts himself open before the match even starts.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar. This Lashley is so young and so impressive. I can only imagine the career he's got ahead of him.
Well, you know what they say, JR? The candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long.
Maybe so, King. But any superstar who earns himself a spot at WrestleMania in his rookie year is one to watch, as far as I'm concerned. He countered that and made it look easy.
Talk about intimidating. Snitsky's got everything it takes to be a dominating force in the WWE.
And that worries me. I'd hate to have a monster like Snitsky having his run of the place.
Tell me something. When you look at the masterpiece, does it make you feel like even more of a loser than you normally do?
Well, actually, when I look at the masterpiece, I'm glad I don't have the out-of-control ego that he does.
Listen, if you can sing it, you can bring it. The masterpiece has decimated some of the greatest superstars in the WWE.
I can't argue with his results. It's his methods that I object to. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the greats, no doubt about it. But Batista proved he's at their level when he beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
Listen, if Montel Vontavious Porter was half as good as he says he is, the kid would be world champion by now.
Come on! This is SmackDown's MVP we're talking about.
If you're talking about his initials, I agree. If you're saying he's a most valuable anything, that remains to be proven.
Here's your winner, Batista.